you want without harass, and you're not going to lose any peons. So that's why humans usually do this rather than creeping more to level 4. Basically, by staying outside of his base, he can stop the undead from creeping and have the security of knowing that the undead isn't going to harass his expo or his main.
And also you want to, yeah, and you want to save creeps on the map for your Mountain King, because your Archmage level really doesn't matter. I mean, level 4 isn't that big, and stronger water elementals at this point in the game, when they're pretty close to getting D-stress anyway, aren't nearly as good as, you know, getting your Mountain King 2 right when he comes out off of the marketplace or something like that.
That is a very good point. So yeah, like Hunter said, he's trying to cancel slaughterhouses, which is really important, if you can do it. He may.
Yeah, that's one of the strengths of the Archmage.
It doesn't. He may or may not get this. This is going to be really close, actually. No, it doesn't look like he's going to get it. Wow.
Maybe not. Nope.
Stab out. No call.
Oh, we didn't have a TP.
Oh wow.
Wow, that was super close. Jesus really risky.
If he had a TP, I think he would have gotten it. Because he could have summoned a water elemental right about Tiny Staff. And then one more Archmage attack.
Well,
but, you know, I didn't see he didn't have a TP. Maybe he lost his Archmage if he did that.
That building was super low. The building is super low right now. So. Yeah, but you can't blame him for not coiling the footman. By coiling the footman, he might have saved his slaughterhouse. So Pesu's creeping the merc camp, getting those mercenaries.
Yeah, that's probably the best move for the undead at this point. He's obviously not going to push with. He only has one slaughterhouse. But I'm not gonna lie, if that deck gets expanded, all I said do is not die, and he'll win because this a human expansion will run out way before his will.
You might throw DK here. Like my golem slows.
Yeah, that mud golem is really imbo for the slow, because you can usually either force a TP or kill a hero. Too. Yeah, it's really imbo.
Because it's like by the time the cooldown's up, the slow just ends.
On hero, on units you can perform a slow like 4 different units. It's kind of like a Sork,
Uh-oh.
Except less life and not a range attack. So it works in every way. But then I mean, dorks, you need an arcane sanctum in tier 2.
Sorry about that, my keyboard just came unplugged. Yeah. So he was trying to put up a what's it called in English? The casting building for undead.
Temple of the Damned.
Yeah, he was trying to put up a Temple of the Damned. But Pesu canceled it, so that's good. Oh wow, he's gonna get a.
DK dies.
Yeah, he could have actually surrounded it there. But anyway, that Lich with the Orb came out, and once that Lich with the Orb comes out, the undead army gets like 100 times stronger. So he's running away, trying not to lose everything.
This is over. No Destros.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard for the undead to defend. If you look at Pesu's base, it looks like Pesu is going to go Griffins, probably Griffin Knights, maybe like 1 or 2 Knights with a bunch of Griffins. Griffins are really good because they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, this game looks pretty over. I think Holyhuman is just going to build up, yeah, like you said, a lot of either Knights or Griffins and just run over the undead. Undead's not going to have any units.
Yeah.
So he'll be spending all his money just trying to get this expansion up.
Especially with this expo.
And he lost his slaughterhouse. Yeah, he lost his slaughterhouse, so he can't even make any units. It'd be a good time for undead to probably switch to guards or something.
I don't think it even matters. Best chance. I'm pretty sure this game is already over. Pesu's playing really well today.
Yeah, I think if the undead, maybe his only chance would be throwing up that expo and going like Tri-Crep garbage or something like that. And then if you can get like 8 guards really quick as a surprise, it'll take all human to the Lado to switch to gyrocopters to counter that. And then by then, that dead might have time to, you know, get a real army. A guard should hold off, you know, the initial Griffin push or whatever. Yeah, that's true. He's no wood. Well, it's because he's putting up 2 workshops and 2 aviaries. Oh.
Yeah. And
He's on the second lumber mill, looks like. Buys Expo.
He's doing a wood expo.
Goldman's gonna go down again.
You can't even stop elementals.
Yeah, so the more he cancels that expo, the more he's going to delay the undead's income, and basically the undead is using almost all of his resources making acolytes and keep trying to put up that thing. Wow, the Mountain King just got an experience tomb, which is really imbo. So if you're still trying to time this, Mountain King literally just finished creeping that. It's really funny why Blizzard doesn't fix the amount of experience the experience tomb gives, because that's like the one thing that pretty much every Warcraft player agrees on that's imbalanced, and it's like something that they still don't fix in the patch. I'm not really sure why.
Well, it could be in some other settings. Like, definitely in solo it's like that, but maybe in like free-for-all, the heroes are going to be getting high level anyway. Other tomes are better, or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, definitely in the long run, right, when your hero hits level 10, the experience tome is meaningless because they're level 10 either way. Whereas the agility tome plus 2 would make a difference on her bedmaster or something.
It's
not that often you see level 10 heroes.
That's
though.
the really long run.
Y'all think about the metagame here.
Alright, so Pesu he's doing a Griffin Gyro mix, which is really good, because the counter to Griffins is obviously Destro and Garg, and the counter to Destro Garg is Gyros. So it's like a big rock paper scissors match. That's really all that Warcraft is. It's a giant rock paper scissors match with micro.
Yeah, it's rock paper scissors, but if you're good enough, then you know whoever you pick will beat whatever they pick. Just micro well enough.
Yeah, if your scissors are bigger than their rock, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have a really hard time beating Griffin Gyro as undead.
Yeah, it's a good mix. Well, once you get the expo up, it's it's really a good mix.
I mean, if you have really good unit control, Fiend Chi is probably one of the best counters to that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to use Crypt Fiends because it's hard to focus all the web units, and I lose track on my Crypt Fiends. I end up losing like 4 of them to random, you know, before the fight even starts, just like kind of random, getting them sniped off or something.
Yeah, well, you're not exactly known for your micro Axslav.
Yeah. I guess that's the main counter to Griffins is micro, huh?
I think that's the main counter to a lot of things.
It's true. Sometimes if you get a lot of necromancers, you can just cripple everything, and that works. But it's hard to build up a good necromancer army without having them all picked off.
Alright, well, if you take a look at the Undead base, Undead did finally get that expo up. He's putting up a boneyard, and yeah, he's in a very eclectic mix of buildings, and he started making a couple fiends, which, like Axslav said, the fiend she is probably the best counter to this with high heroes. I keep saying high heroes are a good counter. High heroes are obviously a good counter. But now pretty much the clock is ticking on Pesu for when he can push. He basically has to try and push the expo as soon as he can, which it looks like he might be doing right now.
Yeah, unfortunately he's been losing a lot of those gyrocopters to the Panda. And so he either has to spend money replacing him, which will cut his Griffin numbers down. And then when the Bone Dragon comes out, if he doesn't have enough gyrocopters, that Bone Dragon is going to put a pretty big hurt on him.
This is a real bad fight.
Wow,
yeah, it is.
Paladin went down. Paladin went down to the nuke.
You really need the critical mass of Griffins. Or else they just get webbed and picked off, and you won't really be able to out-damage that Cardinal.